Test 1 2. Yep, audio's good. Yeah, monsoon season is finally here. Because I don't have a car to go. I don't have a car to go run these dust storms down and show you guys footage and stuff. We're going to have to do it this way. Because if I had access to my car, I would be out here driving in this. And yes, I'm all messed up. I've been in bed pretty much all damn day because you can imagine wind, dust, my allergies have just went. Rah. I even had to tell my beautiful little granddaughter that no, I can't come over today because I feel like straight shit. But definitely gonna go over tomorrow. I will I'll post as many videos as I can of the 4th. Let me. And I got a cell phone case. You can see how thin it is. This is the X lever case on Amazon. It was like $9. I highly recommend this case. It's not slick, but not super grippy. So if you stick it in your pocket, it's not going to pull the inside of your pocket out when you take your phone out. And it is like 3 millimeters thick, tiny. The buttons on the side feel good. Holy shit. Oh, we got pictures, everybody. We got pictures. Both the girls got outfits, got all the food, including your potato salad. Yes. You can go to Walmart. And up in the front, there's potato salad. I will take a picture of it tomorrow at my daughter's place. I'll make a YouTube short out of it. It's in, the up in the very front of the store and the where all the vegetables and stuff are. It's called Original Potato Salad, and the label has blue on it. It is the best potato salad I've ever had. Even got some fireworks. We're going to be shooting fireworks off. Check this out. Oh, she got some kind of slip and slide. Had to ask her if she's picking me up or if I'm riding the rail. I don't mind riding the rail. Well, hang on. I don't need that. That's check card balance. That's the one thing that I love that Valley Metro did. We used to have to buy these paper bus passes. Garbage paper bus passes. And now they have a like an actual debit card. It's called the copper card. I'll show you. It's a reloadable card. That copper card. Just basically a debit card. You just walk up to the rail and you touch the screen and it beep and you're right on. Or on the bus, you touch the little, basically the same screen on the bus and it beeps and you're on. No more having to deal with the paper bus passes. I love it. Yeah, gonna go over there and hang out with the family tomorrow. Gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, normal 4th of July stuff. And I got an awesome 4th of July shirt to wear. Look at that. And it really sucks. I don't know if you guys heard, but in the last episode of The Simpsons, they killed off Marge Simpson. Oh, no shit. I hope everything's all right, man.
Concentrate on this cell because it's right now right along I-10, the 202 Santan, right up to the 60 and the 10 to the 60, crossing north-south 101. And if we track it out, it's going about 15 miles an hour to the northeast. Yeah, you folks in about 6 minutes in Mesa, about 10, let's see, 6:02, so it's about 18 minutes away now.
We'll have
East Mesa if
here.
it holds together. So this could have some fairly strong gusty winds, low visibility first, and then some brief heavy rain behind it. Let's go live to our helicopter as we kind of move through the situation here. There's the head right there of the dust wall.
I wish,
but it is really starting to dissipate, which is good news. Again,
had
this
a
thunderstorm
way.
developed just outside of
StreamYard,
Maricopa.
if you're
Remember
listening, you need
where
to figure this
Maricopa
out.
is located, south of the
Some of
valley,
us have
down the
multiple
347. very big
We need to be able to hook
agricultural
up multiple
operation out there with the
cameras
Salt River Maricopa
to
Pima Indian community,
StreamYard,
one of the largest agricultural operations
so I can
in
show
southern
my
Arizona. So
outside
it did
camera
have plenty of
as
fields,
well
cultivated,
as
uncultivated, to
me,
pick up that dust and then
because
roll
I
it
can
into the southeast part of
pull
the
at
valley.
the
The good news, guys, as I wrap
same
up
time,
here, we can see through it. A
because I
lot of
can
times we don't see
switch
through these
the
dust walls,
camera
and that
head,
is very poor visibility and
and
very
that's the
dangerous for drivers
outside
on the
camera.
roadway,
You can see
especially
it's
here it
starting
is
to rain.
Thursday,
So I
heading
think we'll
into
just leave it
tomorrow,
on
July 4th holiday. So people are
on
rushing
that.
home, trying to get ready for the holiday. That's
So
the
that's
good
my
news, is that it looks like this
outside
dust
camera.
storm is dissipating. The dust storm advisory was not extended, but we still have the possibility of some strong rain showers in the Southeast Valley. We'll stay on top
Oh
of it
man,
right here
that
in the First Alert
freaking
Forecast
sucks.
Center. We'll bounce around, check out some of the traffic camera situations. We'll be live with this storm throughout this entire hour.
Scene's got you covered for weather right now, but if you haven't already, download our free First Alert weather app. You can
But yeah, StreamYard, you need to be able to do this to where we can put one camera full screen and then have our base camera on the side. That would work out so much better. I guess I got to start the whole emailing thing again, because that's how I got this view. I don't know if I was the instrumental person in it, but I emailed StreamYard like once every couple days for like 6 months, wanting this view. I also emailed them for dark mode, because with StreamYard being in white mode, it acts like a light, and it, when you switch between different stuff, it would cause you to lighten up and darken down. Companies that listen to the people that use their product succeed in life. Companies that don't get left behind. I'm talking about you, Microsoft. Nobody wants Windows 11. Windows 11 is stupid. Leave it at Windows 10. And it really sucks that I got to take my computer back over to my PC buddy, Dennis, and have him do his workaround to install Windows 11 on it, because Windows 10 loses support in October, meaning there will be no updates and all of that stuff. I could probably still run Windows 10. I don't want to learn a whole new operating system. I like how Windows 10 works. And it's not like Microsoft has ever came out with a super shitty operating system, aka Vista. Vista was horrible. Microsoft has had two really awesome operating systems. Microsoft XP, Windows XP and Windows 10. Those were the good ones. But as all tech companies, they got to try to force what they think is what people want. Instead of just going to like X on their social media and being like, what do you guys want? Putting up a poll, giving them like 3 or 4 options and being like, here, choose one. And Windows 11, the reason I got to take my computer to my computer guy's place, Windows 11 doesn't run natively on older hardware because Microsoft wants everybody to buy the newest stuff. Well, I can't afford a new PC. I would love to buy a new PC, but to replace what I've got, being the same stuff, well, the same tier level of gear that I've got, that would be several thousands of dollars. Because when it comes to a computer, running the cheapest stuff out there, or heaven forbid, you go to a big box store and you buy one that's already pre-built off the shelf. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's a reason why after 10 years, my PC is still running. Editing, live streaming, everything. And running 4 monitors. It's because everything in there was like top of the line stuff 10 years ago. Okay, let's check the radar, what he's talking about there. And again, everybody, like I said yesterday, you type in your town, your city, and then you type in radar. I typed in Phoenix radar, and it's right at the top. AccuWeather. Every time me and my wife have gone on a trip, I will type into Google radar near me, and it's still at the top. I don't know what he is saying here, because we only have one. I see it. I see, said the blind man. And if you're in the Phoenix area, well, basically, if you're in an area where it's raining, don't go to the auto parts store to buy windshield wipers. Because for whatever reason, they seem to want to charge an arm and a leg for windshield wipers. Go on Amazon, type in year, make, and model, trim level of your car or truck or whatever you're driving, and it will pop up on there. I can get all 3 windshield wipers, the 2 for the front and the 1 for the back window, on Amazon for my Toyota for like $20. And yes, they're not the highest quality of wiper, but for $20, if I can get through the rainy season here in Phoenix and then spend another $20 for 3 wipers, say in January, I'm totally happy with it. Because the first time we went to get new windshield wipers for my car, we went to O'Reilly. And the one on the driver's side is a 26-inch wiper blade, and they wanted $40 for it. That's when I'm like, they got to be cheaper online. Oh, man. Still nothing yet. And if you're wondering about the red car, that's my neighbor's car. I think it's a Hyundai or a Mazda or something. You know, that's the one thing that's going to suck about moving is we're losing our awesome neighbors. I've lived places where, oh, the neighbors suck. I think that's the last place. Oh, holy shit, man. Hope everything works out. Since it's the middle of the year, I start back up with my once every 6 months doctor's appointment. I've got two scheduled this month. I think two scheduled next. And thank God I'm only doing like this. Unless we do all the testing. Then it'll be, we need you to come back in 2 weeks. Which even after we move back to Phoenix, I'm not losing my doctor's here. I can take public transportation all the way to their door. You were just saving them. Oh, I just thought of something. Remember like 20 years ago when the biggest fad for windshield wipers was going to be dual blade, and you can get them in like red, and blue, and yellow and white. Have a dual wiper blade. Oh, okay. My daughter's supposed to ask me if she could pick me up from the rail. That's totally fine. That means I'll just have to walk out to the street. The bus stop is right there. Bus will take me to the rail. I get on the rail. right at downtown Phoenix, switch to the different rail, and take that rail up to North Phoenix. My daughter will grab me there. And yes, there's two rails with the A train and the B train. One of these days, I'm gonna ride the new one. But now one of the trains goes all the way down Fifth Avenue south to which is cool. And I got to take my new thermoplastic. Hang on, I'll go. So the wife and I were at Goodwill, and I saw this. Very, very nice top lid, 64 ounce thermoplastic. It's all it's facilities that have never been used. They're all still perfect. This was I got home and looked this up. This is $30 on Amazon. I love having multiple thermals. So if you take a trip in India, I could throw coffee in it. I could throw my drink in it, and it will say whatever I threw in it for hours. I tested it out and got home. I made a coffee pot full of just water, poured the water in it, and set it on my floor here. 24 hours later, it was still almost the same temperature as when I put it in. Worked great. But if we're planning to take a trip to Vegas in the spring for my wife's birthday and our wedding anniversary. And that's like a 6-hour drive. Well, I'll take a thermoplastic full of coffee, and I'll take a little cooler with my coffee in it. If I need coffee, I have a whole pot of coffee. As well as I take the coffee. I take just a basic 12 cup on and off coffee maker, the cheap Mr. Coffee one. I take it. My wife's all about taking multiple pairs of shoes and clothes and everything. And here I am. It's like, all right, I got a camera bag that is bigger than the bag that I have my clothes in. I have my backpack. So that's 3 bags there. Then I have a bag for the coffee maker to go in. And then I have a cooler to put the copper creamer in. Like I end up with 5 bags of stuff. I mean, they're not big bags. The bag that I have for my camera stuff's the biggest one, but it's only like a foot by 2 feet because it's got to be able to fit tripod, laptop stuff in. And all of our battery packs and ring light and mini tripod and microphones. All the normal stuff that a content creator has to take. And then in I think June, we're planning on going back to Ohio. We haven't seen Mom in a couple years. Probably take a week and a half trip because it's a 2-day drive there. We leave here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll drive to Oklahoma City. There's a really nice hotel in northern Oklahoma City called the Baymont. We stayed there twice. We stayed there going and stayed there coming back, and it's super freaking nice. And then we'll get up the next morning at 6 a.m. again and make the rest of the 1,000 miles because it's a 2,000-mile trip. Hang out in my home away from home. I love Findlay, Ohio. Get to see Mom, who loves me. Drives my wife crazy that her mom loves me. Like Vanessa and I pick on each other all the time. If you've ever watched our driving and talking videos, that's how we are 24/7. We pick on each other all the time. Well, Mom doesn't like it when Vanessa is picking on her favorite son-in-law. Okay, let's see what it's looking like outside. And nothing yet. Let's switch camera back. What I want to do, and I already told my wife, I want a better laptop for when we take the trip to Ohio. Just find something off of Facebook Marketplace, something that I could download my editing software on and be able to make videos there. Because now I have a HP StreamBook it's technically a laptop. Technically. And I have to take it to my computer guy Dennis's place because my wife was using it and one of the batteries in it went dead. Yes, there's 2 batteries in a laptop. Actually, your desktop computer has a battery in it called a CMOS battery. Little quarter size watch style battery that holds all your settings, like your BIOS and your clock, and you know what you've got in your taskbar. And while I could tear open a desktop computer, my hands are too damn big to work on a laptop. And I'll just take it over to good old Dennis, and he will lay his hands on it, and poop, it'll be working. I need to take that suitcase that I put all my camera stuff in and get some, I guess, thick cardboard and make the inside of it how I need it. Because I've been looking at camera bags on Amazon, and nothing is exactly how I need it. Because they think that you're buying a camera bag, you're using a DSLR camera with lenses. So there's a place for that camera, then all your lenses. That's not what I use a camera bag for. I guess calling it a camera bag isn't the right thing. It's a gear bag, because I've got a travel tripod and battery packs and a couple ring lights. I'll need to be able to put all of that in there. Ooh. And if you saw how I got brighter now, that's because I went collect off of StreamYard, which is in dark mode, to the Phoenix radar, and it's all white. That's why I liked when StreamYard went to dark mode. Made it so much better. And that storm totally blew past us. Which is normally what happens here. Which is good. We don't need a whole bunch of storms making it all muggy. Because yeah, last night, all that rain made it super cool here. But it was humid. Oh, we have a rainbow. So let's look at the rainbow, everybody. Look at the rainbow right there. And you were looking at South Mountain. This is still the same downtown Phoenix camera that I use all the time, but that is South Mountain. I will be doing a video on South Mountain. Because there's a scenic overlook. It's called Dobbins Scenic Overlook. I saw a video on TikTok, and this person was there. And I'm like, "Whoa, I didn't know that." I tell you, everyone, if you're not on TikTok, you're doing yourself a big discredit. I've learned so much stuff off of TikTok. Okay, let's switch back to that view. What do we got going on here? Okay, upper right corner, that's Loop 202 at McKellips. That's out by me. The bottom one is Loop 202 west of I-10. Then you can see the beautiful mountains right there. I always think it's funny when people are all like, "I didn't know Phoenix had mountains." Yep. I guess when people think of the desert, they think of, flat and sand everywhere. That's where I wish I had a good drone, because I can get some epic shots of Phoenix. Because like this helicopter shot here, the news chopper, I can get that same shot with a drone. It's just the drone that I would trust to do all this is about $700. There's a company called DJI that makes cameras and gimbals and drones, and it's all super high end stuff to make videos with, but you're paying for it. Because, like I have said in the past, don't cheap out on tech. I used to use cheap tech, and One of my most iconic videos got messed up because of a cheap microphone. When Donald Trump was president the first time, we had gotten word that he was flying into Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport and the runway that he was going to be landing on. So we went to a side street that dead ended at the runway, and I caught Donald Trump on Air Force One flying into land. Iconic video, probably like a once in a lifetime shot. And my microphone was clicking. And not just making a click, but when it would do the click, it would cut the audio. So there was the sound of the plane coming in, and then the audio would stop, click, then the audio would start back up. I still posted the video, but I was so pissed. That's why I only use quality stuff now. Quality stuff costs money. The mic that I use for filming stuff like that is my Rode mic. This is the Rode Micro MEC. It's got a Type C plug on it. And you just plug it into the port on your phone, and you're good to go. Works awesome. And then for wireless, I use these Boya ones. This is a Boya BY 2.0. It's a 2 transmitter setup, and you just plug that part into your phone. What's really nice about this part, you can still charge your phone off of it. And then you can also, if you get a little adapter like this, which is a USB-A to USB-C, you can plug the transmitter that would plug into your phone into this. You can plug this into your computer and have wireless mics on your computer. Exactly, meat. Exactly. And for the people that, because I get asked all the time, what do I use as a camera? Samsung Galaxy phone. This is the S23. This is the S21. You don't need anything better than Samsung phones. Because even like huge content creator channels like Cletus McFarlane uses an iPhone. If you're not out here filming for a cinematic video, your cell phone works just as good. That's why I have 2 phones. Which people still think it's crazy. This phone here only costs us $35 a month. And this is a full working phone. This is my old phone, my S21. This is the one that I use when we're in the car, and it's the one camera shot out the windshield, and then the other one up in the corner is the camera shot on the inside of the car. That shot on this phone. Works great. Now I want to get a camera called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's a gimbal that makes everything smooth, but has a camera on it. But that will probably never happen unless if YouTube finally says, yes, here you go, you could be monetized. Which, watch, when we get moved and I start my cooking channel, that channel will get monetized. Yes, I have a cooking channel and a travel channel.
If you're just getting home wondering if we're going to get hit again by another round of storms, we saw quite a bit of dust move through within the last hour and a half or so, and some rain showers in the southeast valley. Doesn't look like things are setting up to be as dramatic as they were here in the valley last night. But a live look at one of the ADOT cameras in northeast Mesa tonight off the Loop 202. We'll continue to track the situation here through the evening. Now, Arizona's family investigates ongoing issues with the nation's air traffic control system, staffing shortages, communication outages, even January's deadly crash in Washington, D.C., all of it shining a spotlight on our outdated system.
Our national investigative team.
There's the link to. No, David, I don't want to watch your video. I've already watched this. There's a link to my travel channel. I'm not travel channel, but the kitchen channel. So everybody, I think everything's over right now. I'm gonna stop the stream. So thanks for hanging out. Everybody have a happy and safe 4th of July. Don't lose any fingers, don't lose any toes, don't lose any eyeballs, and don't get a DUI. And as always,